King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer. This was officially announced by Buckingham Palace.
During the King's recent hospital procedure, a separate issue of concern was noted. Subsequent diagnostic tests have identified a form of cancer.
The 75-year-old monarch has begun treatment, though the specific type of cancer remains unknown. However, it is unrelated to his recent care for a benign prostate enlargement. Because of his condition, Charles has to skip public events for a while. At the same time, he doesn't shy away from his direct responsibilities.
Throughout this period, His Majesty will continue to undertake state business and official paperwork as usual.
The statement mentioned that Charles remains positive about his treatment and hopes to get back to his public duties as soon as possible. The palace also stated that the king decided to disclose his diagnosis to prevent any speculations. He hopes it helps people understand those dealing with cancer worldwide. The British king has been very candid with his audience lately. In January, he was admitted to a private London clinic and shared that he was having a routine procedure for an enlarged prostate. Charles chose to tell everyone about it, thinking it might encourage others to get help for similar issues. In doing so, he broke from royal tradition by openly discussing his condition. After the monarch was discharged from the hospital last week, he has been recovering at Sandringham estate in Norfolk. The day before the news about his cancer, King Charles was seen at St. Mary Magdalene Church, attending Sunday service and seeming cheerful. Therefore, the announcement of his diagnosis truly shocked and saddened millions. World leaders have already shared words of support for the king. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was one of the first to tweet his well wishes.
I have no doubt he'll be back to full strength in no time, and I know the whole country will be wishing him well.
Later, Sunak confirmed in an interview that thankfully the cancer had been caught early. As per tradition, the monarch will keep his weekly meetings with the Prime Minister. The king is expected to receive a series of regular treatments as an outpatient, so he won't be staying at the hospital. However, during his recent procedure at the clinic, Charles still did his paperwork. The king was once described by his sons as obsessed with paperwork, and he remains a workaholic to these days. Prince William and Princess Catherine are expected to visit His Majesty today, and Prince Harry's office confirmed that he will fly from the USA to meet his father in the coming days. The Duke of Sussex has not seen his family since May. He visited London during the King's coronation, although it is unclear if the two have talked. Following the King's diagnosis, other senior royals will have to pick up his public engagements. The Prince of Wales is likely to step up with more public duties, while his wife, Princess Catherine, is still recovering from her recent abdominal surgery. The royal schedule for 2024 includes such keynote events as VE Day in May, the Royal Tour of Canada, and Trooping the Colour in June. Hopefully, King Charles will be back in good health and high spirits soon. Our thoughts and words of support go to the royal family in these challenging times.